Okay, I got 5 white lines over here on the side of this hump. Fish are right alongside the hump on the sharp dropping side. The ones that are on top actually show up on the 360 as white marks. Feels like a decent fish. A little bit of attitude going on here. Water's so green you can't get a good look at what you have until it's right up by the boat. Pulling solid. Trying to keep the boat off the hump here so we don't scare those other fish. Oh, it's a nice one. Solid fish. Drop shot fish. A couple white marks showed up towards the back there. There, I got him. So I saw 2 white marks on the back side of that hump and I fired back there behind the boat. Drug it right up alongside there and got this one to bite. Feels like a decent fish. Feels real good. Feels like a really nice fish. Man, it's pulling hard. Nice, solid brown fish. Oh, it's a big one. Look at this one. What a solid smallmouth on a drop shot. Saw the white streaks on the back side of that hump. Fired it behind the boat, drug it up a few feet. Look at the results. If I was sitting here casting to my waypoints, I would have been 50 feet on the other side of these fish. 360 showed me these fish. It showed me 3 on the front side of this hump. So I know there's multiple fish here. And one of the keys here was to keep the boat off of that hump when I was fighting this fish. So we drifted off the side of it. We'll be able to go back up to it now and catch these other fish that haven't been bothered. 504. What a solid, solid fish. Okay, so that cast there should be just on the other side of the hump, the deeper side. I'm going to slowly drag it up along that edge. The fish keep showing themselves up on top. Look at that, I put my cast exactly on the edge of that hump that those fish have been running on. First cast after that 504. And I got another smallie going here. Doesn't feel quite as big as that last one. But I'm not going to complain. When you can spot pick these fish and call your shots, it's about as fun as it gets. Just making sure the boat stays off the edge of that hump so it doesn't scare those fish. Oh, that's another nice one. Oh, he just spit up a crawfish. Oh, that's another dandy. A spitting up crawfish. I just netted one of the crawfish. That was the second one he spit up. The crawfish have bright orange on them right now. Look at how orange that is. It's like a neon orange. Oh, shoot. Right on the white line, I had him. Oh, he came back. Oh, it feels big. Nice smallie. Put the talons down to hold us here alongside this hump. There's at least a couple more white lines, which were smallmouth with this one. They just pull and pull. Oh, it's a big one. Big fat one. Oh, look at that one. Oh. Look at that fish. Saw the white mark on the tip of this hump. Okay, so I just came up on a little rock flat. Oh, japers. Just came up on this rock flat in the first pitch onto it. That fish hit and he went sky high before I could even do anything. Absolutely schooled me. Right next to where I lost that big fish, there's a 3 rock patch. Oh no. The 3 rocks I missed that 5-pounder on are sitting right here. And then where I stuck the other big fish and had him break my line is right over here on these rocks. So this 360 lets you just sit here and pinpoint your cast exactly where you want them to go. Boy, oh boy, that fish has some attitude. Wow. Oh, it's a big, giant smallie. Big, giant smallie. Giant. Holy smokes. It looked long. Oh, it's a big, giant tank. Holy smokes. Oh, man. Oh, look at this one. Big, giant, brown tank. Drop shot on a rock flat. Look at that. Crazy fish. Got the talons down to keep the boat from floating over the top of these fish. Man, drop shotting. Look at that fish. Okay, those rocks kind of come in and then they cup out. So I threw it right on that where it kind of aims towards the main lake. And bring it right up along that edge. You're not going to see every single fish with the 360, but if you can put your bait right on that edge of that drop and that rock sand edge and bring it along there, there's a really good chance there's a fish just tucked in right along those rocks and it'll jump out and grab it. That was a pretty cool fish. I came up to this point of sand. You could literally see a white streak laying right on the tip of it. I put that drop shot right on it and the fish bit it instantly. Feels like a really, really good fish. See if I can do a little better net job. Oh, another big solid smallie. Just add another big smallmouth to the 360. Right on the tip of that sand on that point, you can see a white streak laying there. And the second that drop shot landed, that fish hit it. What a beautiful specimen. Absolute gorgeous smallmouth. Look at the shape of those fish. All I know is the 360 has absolutely changed my deep water fishing. You know, before having side imaging on the trolling motor was the big thing and I wouldn't fish without it. Now I never use side imaging on the trolling motor. It's 360 100% of the time. It's the point where if it broke for some reason or somebody stole it, I would go and overnight ship another one or stop at a store the same day that had one and buy it. Every single cast out on this offshore structure, you know exactly where your bait is.